What's up, sports bettors? I have 5 player props to win $10,000. So one of them is an NFL player prop, and then we have a ton of NBA tonight. So I have 4 NBA player props as well. So we're going to be going through them, and my plays are going to be on Underdog Fantasy. So this little, icon right here, Underdog Fantasy. And what may be confusing to you, if you're new to OddsJam, you're new to Underdog Fantasy, you haven't really learned about the math, the strategies about how to make money off these platforms, is the way that Underdog Fantasy works is it's a fixed parlay platform. So basically, any parlay you create with 3 legs is going to be $1 to win 6, right? It doesn't matter if you take overs, unders, 1 to win 6. It doesn't matter what 3 picks you select, $1 to win 6. So you'll notice it's just a platform that gives you fixed odd parlays, right? So any 3 picks you select from the entire platform is just a parlay where you're betting $1 to win 6, and you need all 3 picks to win to cash your parlay. So essentially, that means the implied odds you're getting are minus 122. And the reason for that is, as an example, if we go ahead and we head over to a parlay calculator, if we have a 5-leg parlay on a sportsbook where every leg is minus 122, our parlay is going to come out at plus 1,900 odds, right? So you're betting $1 to win 20, right? You're betting $1 to win 19 in profit, plus 1,900, plus your dollar stake back. So it's $1 for a total payout of $20, which is exactly what you'll see on Underdog Fantasy, right? So any 5 picks you select is 1 to win 20. So basically you're getting minus 122 odds on Underdog Fantasy in a 3-pick or a 5-pick entry. Now 2-pick entries are a lot worse. You're getting minus 137 implied odds, which is why you'll notice on Underdog, we're always playing, for the most part, this was just a test little one, 2 picks for $3. Most of our picks are always going to be 3-pick and 5-pick entries, which is exactly what you'll see, right? We have 3-pick and we have 5-pick entries. So this one came really close. We've had some come close, but we're only playing 3-pick and 5-pick entries because the implied odds are a lot better. You're getting minus 122. So basically, we want to look for value on Underdog at the price of minus 122. We want to find 3 or 5 picks where we're getting a ton of value, a ton of edge at minus 122 odds. So what I like to do is just use the OddsJam positive expected value page to find these spots where sportsbooks have the under heavily juiced, and we're still able to get it on Underdog Fantasy. So what you'll notice here is Holiday under 2.5 made threes. It's minus 170 on DraftKings. Pinnacle, which is the sharpest bookmaker, the most efficient betting market, the most accurate sports book, they have their line at minus 175. BetOnline minus 159. FanDuel minus 148. So we have all these data points telling us, hey, the under should be a heavy favorite. Holiday under 2.5 made threes. We're getting this in our Underdog entry at the implied odds of minus 122 if we're playing it in a 3-pick or a 5-pick entry. So in a 3-pick or a 5-pick entry, the profit margin is 6.27%, right? And this is just rational sports betting. When all the bookmakers, including Pinnacle, the sharpest sports book in the world, are pricing a bet minus 150 to minus 175, and you can get it in your Underdog entry, 53 cents better than what's offered on Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, you're getting a ton of value, right? It's just rational sports betting. In the same way, an investor, wants to find mispriced stocks that are too cheap. It's the same thing in sports betting. If you want to make money, you want to get an edge, you're looking for bets where you're getting odds that are too good to be true. And the easiest way to find odds that are too good to be true is to ruthlessly compare the sports books between one another and hunt for value. So here we see another one, right? We have Laurie under 7.5 rebounds. We can get this minus 122 on Underdog. Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker, they have this minus 184. BetOnline has this minus 147, DraftKings minus 150, Caesars minus 148, FanDuel minus 130. So looking across the entire betting market, it's pretty clear that minus 122 is great value, right? Pinnacle's the sharpest bookmaker. We want to put the most weight in their odds. They have this minus 184. We're getting it minus 122. That's a play we want to be all over. 3.75% edge. So next I have Aaron Rodgers, right? under 1.5 passing TDs. So as an example of why this is so valuable, well, they just moved one of them. They took off this Laurie play. So I'll go to actually, I guess we can go to what was another pick I had in this entry. So if I go to player props, we can go to Tatum. So I had Tatum under 7.5 rebounds. So you can see here on DraftKings, if you were to create this 3-leg parlay, so I'll just continue to scroll down. So we have Rodgers. Again, I don't care about Aaron Rodgers. I don't know anything about him. I don't know if he's due. That's all BS. I'm following the markets. I'm looking for value. I'm looking for mispriced assets, mispriced bets. And what OddsJam does, which is really cool, is, first of all, you can browse odds for free. So it's free to browse odds. Any game you want to look at, you can just click into the Packers-Bills game, and you can see, all the quarterbacks in your location, where, player passing yards, money line, point spread, whatever you want to look at. Again, it's just completely free. So, wow. You can see the Packers are 11-point underdogs against the Bills. Pretty crazy. But who would have thought? But anyways, so here we can see Tatum. Here's a play on PrizePicks. So we have Tatum under 7.5 rebounds, minus 122. Once again, I don't care about Jason Tatum. I don't know anything about how he's done this season. This is just value-driven sports betting, finding stocks that are too cheap. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sports books all telling us, sharper, more efficient betting markets that take a higher volume of bets, all saying, this should be priced from minus 138 to minus 159. We're getting it minus 122. Ridiculous value, right? So this is another play I'm on. And again, if you were to create a 3-pick entry on DraftKings, 3-leg parlay, Aaron Rodgers under 1.5 passing TDs, Drew Holiday under 2.5 made threes, Tatum under 7.5 rebounds, you would be getting $1 for a total payout of $4.29, right? Plus 329 odds. $1 to win $4.29. We just said on Underdog Fantasy, any 3-pick entry, which you'll see right here, so any 3 picks you select, you're getting 1 to win 6. DraftKings has this exact bet, $1 to win $4.29, and you can get it $1 to win 6 on Underdog, right? So 1 to win 5 in profit versus 1 to win 3 in profit, $3.29. So you're getting a payout that's, almost double by playing on Underdog, and that's really how you make money and how you beat the sportsbooks long term, right? You treat every bookmaker. Obviously, this bet's, the most profitable. I typically sort OddsJam by percent. Like Grayson Allen under 3.5 rebounds, sure. Maybe a tiny bit of value at plus 106, but the profit margin's only 0.02%. Whereas Drew Holiday under 2.5 made threes at minus 122 is 6.27. Right, so we treat every bookmaker in the market as an independent data point of where the line should be set, and just look for this ridiculous value like Holiday under 2.5 made threes. So final play I ended up going with is Brunson under 6.5 assists. Once again, follow the math, follow the value. When all the sharp bookmakers have something juiced, and here we have it. Buy picks to win $10,000. 5 unders, Tatum under. Rebounds, Rodgers under passing TDs, Drew under in 3-pointers made, Laurie under in rebounds, and then Jalen Brunson under in assists. Let's make some money.